What's up, everybody? Jenna Say What here, coming to you live for news and Neopets time. And we also have an Anya here giving me emotional support cuddles because two of the babies have left for their forever homes. And it's a sad day, isn't it, Anya? You got to meet Lacey, though. She's so amazing. So, the girl that gave me Otto, the mama, and we got her to a safe space, my place. We were, she's gonna take two of the babies, and I'm gonna keep the other two with Otto. Anya is still looking for her forever home. However, she has a potential adopter that will be, seeing her on the 5th. And something tells me that she's going to be leaving me as well. I think that it's that time. But yeah, anyway, so what's up, everybody? How's it going? What's it going on? Not sure why I sounded Italian right there. That's weird. Not even Italian. Love pasta though. Anyways, we're gonna get into a little news before we get into some Neopets. Not sure how long I'm gonna be on because like I'm not like Otto hasn't freaked out yet, but she also hasn't called for the babies yet. So I'm not sure if she is aware that 2 out of the 4 babies are gone. Just unsure of all that. So I'm going to try and be emotionally supportive of them because their sibling just left them. 2 of their siblings just left them. Anyways, not probably going to stay on long. Anyways, there is some stuff that I was talking about earlier today, which is why now I remember why I was trying to look for my fucking notes, because I'm smart like that. But yeah, we got, speaking of children, we have the Patriot Games. The website is now live and in color, bruh, which is absolutely insane. Let's actually go to it. We are now officially at the 2026 Patriot Games submission portal. Competition dates. This is something that no one else is like talking about. I find it quite interesting that they have it August 9th and 11th and televised finale August 13th of this year. I know that they were saying shit about it last year, but they didn't announce anything. And like, I might be in the con space too long, and you know, conventions, they announce shit like a year in advance, or you know, whatever. I'm just wondering why it's this soon. Why they're like, I don't know, man. I think that he knows that he's either gonna die soon, or that, hey Omega, or that he's going to like, or something's gonna end up happening. You know what I mean? It's just very interesting. We have, you must be between 14 and 17 years old. Eligible contestants must be 14 by June 1st and 17 or younger on December 31st, 2016, which is very weird. Like, I'm like, why if they're competing in August? That's weird, right? That doesn't, all right, sure, okay. A legal U.S. citizen, okay, sure. A resident of a U.S. state, territory, or tribal nation. I feel like that goes alongside with U.S. legal resident. Anya wanted love. Oh my goodness. She's so fucking lovey. And I love it. Student in good academic standing. Additional eligibilities details will follow. Of course, we have our sex assigned at birth. Age eligibility for the 2026 Patriot Games is determined by an athlete's age as the established cutoff dates. Again, it's so weird. Why no older than 17 as of December 31st, 2016, or 2026, Jesus Christ. Again, why? That's, hi. She's a sweet little baby girl. We got also graduation year. Oh, I guess, okay. Um, Instagram handle, TikTok handle, X handle. Why are you asking for that? Hey Jay, how are you doing? Making up as they go, but what is it? My day is going well. My day is going well. Did let 2 of the babies go to their forever homes, so I'm a little emotional. But yeah, so Anya's being an emotional support gato. Sweet girl. But that's weird that they're asking for your social media platform handles when you really shouldn't be on those platforms anyways underage because of pedophiles, which thank God we don't have any pedophiles in the White House, you know what I'm saying? They also, speaking of pedophiles in the White House, they want a video of you introducing yourself. Please record a 1 to 2 minute introduction video and share the YouTube link below. Like, they want it uploaded to the internet. That's weird, right? That's gotta refill. That's why I'm saying, Omega. That's why I'm saying. They didn't, this. Oh my God. They did this with like children's stuff back in the 90s that I fell for. That's how they got all of our fucking information. Oh my God. But like, I knew that it was about that, but then it just like, the identical correlation just clicked with me, and I'm like, oh my God, you just witnessed that in real time. Oh my fucking God, dude. And they have address 1 and 2, which they didn't have back in the day because like they knew that kids were coming from divorced families. So I'm surprised that they didn't do an address 1 and 2, but they did an address 1 and 2 with that, so they know both the addresses. Yikes. A 1 to 2 minute video and share the YouTube link below. Be yourself and speak from the heart. Use questions below as guiding prompts. You do not need to answer them all. Why do you want to compete in the 2026 Patriot Games? How has sports helped shape who you are? What would being selected for the 2026 Patriot Games and the opportunity to earn a scholarship mean to you? Like, again, and this means that they're forcing them to make a YouTube channel too. Please provide a link to your video set to unlisted on YouTube. What? What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? This is literally a way to get children again. Oh my fucking God, dudes. Which we know that, like, at some of these ICE facilities, I think the one in Dallas, or the one in Dilley in Texas, I think is that one. It's called, like, one of the wings where they're sending all the teenage girls to, or all the teenage kids, or all the kids, and they're not being, like, out, like, released. Parents aren't able to see their kids. They're in there. There's pregnant teenagers in there. I've been saying that whole situation seems like a way to traffic kids, but I think that at this point, any child that would potentially be trafficked by the new Epstein ring, I'm going to be real with you, I don't think any of them are going to live. Because I'm sure that they've quote unquote learned their lesson. You know what I mean? Like, whenever you have like domestic violence situations and like the husband, you know, keeps being his wife, then he's constantly getting in trouble with the law, and he's like, no, I'm not going to get in trouble with the law again this time. And that's whenever he kills his wife. You know what I mean? I listen to true crime like a motherfucker, and that's pretty commonplace. Holy shit. Who's going to be watching these? Also, they want athletic children, like they can't be fat in the military. Yes. Yeah, Omega. It's weird. It's all very, very sus. It's and it's not me looking for it. It's me literally, like, you saw the realization in my head where I was like, oh my god, they already did this in the 90s whenever I was a kid and I was applying for things like this. I put myself in those positions. Well, you know, as a child, I wasn't really putting myself in the position. They were forcing me into the position by offering talent agencies or modeling agencies, and I wanted to get the fuck out of my house because I was very abused and I was desperate for anything to come around to sweep me and take me away from all of it. I was desperate for it. If Ghislaine Maxwell would have pulled up on baby Jen, it would have been over. It would have been over. And I want you to know, none of my family would have stopped it. My immediate family, my mom and stuff. This open, no. You know it's not. Because Dan, let's go back up. I know that you missed it. Sex assigned at birth. And here's the even worse part about this. Is most trans children don't really participate in sports. Not all the time. Like hello. But I was always claiming to be a girl the whole time. But I did wrestle because I felt like a boy, and I was like, I want to be a fucking wrestler. Oh no, I need to open up a new tab. Hold on. Open up the safe. Bitches got a lot to say. Why can I not? Because I don't think I have any of my mods in here, so I have to do it myself. I have my phone in like the worst placement ever. Trying to charge it up and also use it because I forgot to grab my like thing, my phone holder. Creator dashboard. But yeah, one of the things I find really interesting about this is most of the people that are going into the, like, all the kids that are going to go into this, I'm going to be honest, are going to be straight cis het kids. They're not going to be kids that are part of the LGBT, because the kids in the LGBT are scared shitless for good reason. Most of them, I'm sure, are hiding under the radar. I don't know any LGBT kids, but like, I'm sure that they're not going to compete in this bullshit, which leads me to my next thing. Republicans have voted several times to not ban gender confirming inspections. In other words, if you say, I don't believe that this girl is a girl, they can take her and they can check. They can subject her to genital inspections. Who do you think's performing those? Do you think it's the just random people? Or do you think that they're bringing in like doctors, or they're just accepting a doctor's note that states, yeah, this child, or a birth certificate? They're not accepting any of that. They want to physically look at the child naked. And they're going to be cis children. They're going to be born of the gender that they are presenting as. No fatties. No 18-year-olds. And we're going to have to check your sex to make sure. It's not in the up and up. It really is very sus. Yeah, 14 to 17-year-olds. And it's very much a, any athletes who turn 18 on or before December 31st, 2026 are not eligible. That's fucking weird. 14 to 17. What was Trump's victim that came forward that he punched her in the head? Oh yeah, she was 14. Interesting. It's illegal for minors to enter contracts. I don't think laws are really a thing anymore, man. Not for this crowd. This does feel like a trap. It really does, Omega. I'm genuinely horrified by this. Genuinely. Because for the people that scream to protect the fucking kids, you sure ain't fucking protecting the kids. I swear to God, oh my God. Guys, can you imagine the shit that we're gonna learn about this whenever all this crashes down? I don't think any of us are gonna be the same afterwards. I like, genuinely, I don't think any of us are gonna be the same after this. I think that the level of horror that they've done to children when it comes out, and it comes out in like full sunlight. It's okay, Anya. I'm just moving back a little bit. I'm trying to get her settled. I think it's going to be something that a lot of us are going to have to go to therapy for. For real. Because not for nothing, there's a lot of women out there that are still processing, and I know I'm still processing a lot of the stuff about the Epstein files, like especially whenever it comes to oh, I didn't even see that part. Whenever it comes to, you know, the talent agencies that had it in magazines, like for kids. It was in like fucking Teen Bop back in those days. And we would fill out those, or like, you know, all these things, and come to find out they were behind it. Come to find out Epstein and his cronies were behind our school fucking photos, dudes. They knew where we lived. They knew our parents' account, like their banking accounts. Get out of owning Columbia House $1 million, sent them a letter and sent them a copy of their birth certificate. I was 13. I kept the CDs. Fuck yeah, Dan. I love that for you. Fuck yeah. Speaking of which, I just looked at the fucking bottom of this. Like, please provide your link to the YouTube video that they want you to upload. I don't know if you heard me say that, Dan, but yeah, the Patriot Games is a new thing. This has never happened before. But they're wanting you to upload a 1 to 2 minute video, introduction video, and share it. They want you to say why you're competing. Please provide a link to your video set to unlisted on YouTube. Videos must be uploaded to YouTube as unlisted, not private, must remain accessible via the original link for the duration of the review process. Links to other platforms or file uploaded will not be acceptable or accepted. So they're wanting these kids to, and you know how many of these kids are going to look at that fucking number? What is it? $125,000 for scholarships. Do you know how many children are going to fill this out without their parents knowing? And they're going to upload that video, which means that they're going to make a YouTube, and they're going to see that it's asking for an Instagram handle, a TikTok handle, an X handle. They're going to make those Instagrams, the TikToks, and the X handle if they don't have one already, because they're going to sit there and think, what if I don't have an Instagram? What if they don't pick me because of that? Speaking from experience, speaking as someone that would have done this as a kid, I certify I'm a U.S. citizen. I certify that all information provided in this application is true, complete, and accurate to the best of my knowledge, and that I meet eligibility requirements for the 2026 Patriot Games. I understand that if selected, I will be subject to background check as a part of the participation in the 2026 Patriot Games. That means you need to give them a lot more fucking information. They're going to ask children. I guarantee you they're going to ask their children for like social security numbers to see if they can get away with it. I grant Freedom 250 the right to use the participate's first name, image. Also, I like how they have first name as one word. The right to use the participant's first name, image, likeness, voice, video, and submitted materials for promotional, marketing, educational, and related purpose, and any media now known or later developed without prior approval or additional consent. They're going to have these children's names, addresses, phone numbers, their likeness, their video that they sent them, And then if they make an Instagram or a YouTube, they're probably going to be like, I have to fill this with stuff. And they're going to just film random things in their lives and post it to the internet to hopefully gain attention from this. I'm speaking as someone who would have done this, and I'm thinking back on like what this would entail. You were a grown man when you finally hit me how many women are abused. It was shocking and heartbreaking. It's true, yeah. These accounts will instantly be bombarded with MAGA slop. It's true. And all public linked to YouTube. Yep. But what I'm saying is like they're going to have those accounts. They're going to start messaging them directly. Imagine if Stephen Miller starts messaging you on your Instagram, or Trump, or any of them. I hope that sends chills down your spines, because I'm genuinely freaked out. I am willing to commit up to 7 days of travel for registration, filming, and participation in the 2026 Patriot Games. I and my parent guardian understand that if selected, my parent guardian will be required to review and sign the athletic injury waiver and consent. We're going to look at that. I agree to be contacted. I, the parent guardian, agree to be contacted via email above the beginning of the next round of the application process. I, the parent guardian, consent to my contact information being retained for future communications and opportunities. Travel and lodging for each athlete and one parent guardian will be covered by the... I guarantee you they're not. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet that they're going to say we'll reimburse you and they don't? How much? Oh, this is surprising. Sorry, I thought that said something different. I was like, what the fuck did that just say? Athletic injury waiver and consent. There are certain inherent... I actually have to, like, get this a little bigger for me. Mostly because I'm scooched away because Anya. There are certain inherent risks associated with participating in sports athletic events that cannot be reduced or prevented. Such risks include, but are not limited to, minor injuries, major injuries, death, as well as any injuries resulting from the use of athletic equipment, facilities, and the acts of other athletes or medical staff, and the unavailability of medical care. Does that or does that not sound like the unavailability of medical care sound like they're not going to have a medical care team there, or if they do, it's going to be very nominal and they're expecting something? And I get that, like, legality, they probably have to put death on there, but whenever they pair that with unavailability of medical care, don't like it. All risks will be present in the activities that athletes will be participating in. Wait a second. What the fuck did I just read? There are certain inherent risks associated with participating in sports and or athletic events that cannot be reduced or prevented. Such risks include minor injuries, major injuries, death, as well as any injuries resulting in form of use of athletic equipment, facilities, or the acts of athletes or medical staff. Weird. Or the unavailability. All risks will be present. Why does it say all risks will be present in the activities and they're talking about death? Am I off base on this for me being like, the alarm bells are going off and I'm not liking it? Like, is anybody else getting weirded out by that just base, that top part? Because I feel like they're saying that all risks will be present in the activities that athletes will be participating in at the 2026 Patriot Games. Major injuries, death, all risks will also, why is all risks capitalized? I know that it's not so they can't be sued for negligence, but it's just, it's very strangely worded. And with the Epstein files and with things like that, their wording was key in a lot of the shit that they were talking about. You know what I mean? And like, again, the Epstein file shit has really, really ruined me as a person for a lot of things. It's the wording that makes me go, that's fucking weird. But hopefully I'm just over analyzing. But if a child death occurs, which I hope it fucking doesn't, but if one does, I'm going to be like, all risks will be present. That's weird. Assumption of risk. I, on behalf of my minor, assume all risks that may arise from that. Blah, blah, blah. Again. Unavailability of medical care. That's twice. Why? Assumption of risk. But again, why are we talking about unavailability of medical care? That's another thing. It's weird. And I get that, like, if there's like a fucking tragedy or something, and there's like, 20 kids, 20 kid car pileup, you know what I mean? And there's no medical staff. That's totally different. But whenever we're talking about the unavailability of medical care, what are you talking? What's the level in which we're talking about? I don't think they're going to have medical staff. Something tells me that wording, I don't know if they're going to have medical staff at all. And if they don't, there's no, like, you go to a concert, you see EMTs. They're there for a reason. I don't know, guys. I don't know, man. I, on behalf of my minor and our heirs, personal representatives and or assigns, agree to indemnify and hold Freedom 250 as well as affiliates, parents, employees, independent contractors, officers, directors, agents, and any other personal entity associated in any way with the ownership, operation, affiliations with the athletic facilities and the creation, production, or distribution of the 2026 Patriot Games related marketing content on any 250 website, harmless from any and all claims, causes of action, lawsuits, arbitrations, or proceedings, as well as from any expense. I can read fucking arbitrations, but I can't read the word from. From any expenses, judgments, costs, fees, damages. Okay, that's pretty standard, but in consideration for being evaluated participant, I, on behalf of my minor and our heirs, personal representative, assign, hereby release, waive, and discharge Freedom 250 from any and all liability associated with or related to my minor's participation, and agree not to sue Freedom 250 for any reason resulting from or associated with my minor's participation. This waiver releases intended to include future claims for injuries, illnesses, property loss, whether known or unknown, anticipated or unanticipated. Since I'm not a lawyer, I can't really like break that down or like go, that's weird, but it doesn't. Your kid gets taken magically in the rush of the crowds. Hereby release, waive, and disclose Freedom 250 from any and all liability associated or related to my minor's participation. I don't know. Acknowledge, does not oh, here we go. Oh no. Never mind. It's I acknowledge does not provide medical, health, or accident insurance coverage for my minor in connection with the Patriot Games. I understand that I'm responsible for obtaining and maintaining appropriate insurance coverage for my minor. I wonder if they're going to force them to have insurance because they're not going to have. I wonder if they're not going to have a doctor on site. I really wonder. I acknowledge severability and understand and acknowledge that if any portion of this athletic injury waiver and consent is held invalid or unenforceable, the remaining provisions shall continue in full force and effect. Wow. Okay. And again, I'm not a lawyer, so some of that could be just plain simple, like that's in every contract or whatever, but some of this language, it's like going into a contract with H.H. Holmes and you already know that he has a murder hotel. You know what I mean? But he hasn't told you directly yet, but he's been found liable for it, for having a murder hotel. Again, I'm going back into true crime land, but like, or Ed Gein. You know that he's a serial killer, but he hasn't told you that, but you're sitting in his living room with a lampshade made of human skin, but you're signing a contract with him anyways. That seems a little hinky. You know what? I like all of this just seems a little weird, a little sus, a little something. We're going to have something happen. And I really hope that that's not the case. I pray to God nothing happens to those little babies, but like, bro, I don't know. Bro, I don't fucking know. I don't like it. Speaking of our president not being swayed by any country or money or anything like that, Donald Trump took his maiden voyage on his goddamn Trumpstein plane. I'm just gonna move this. Look at this fucking monstrosity. It's ridiculous. So, okay, let me move this. Oh, we got music still playing. Hold on. Royalty free, by the way. Not Instagram. YouTube. Royalty free, motherfucker. Okay, wait, is this... Sorry, guys.
This is the first flight. We're going to the Teddy Roosevelt Presidential Library opening, and that'll be very good. That'll be a lot of fun. But I think, you know, to be honest with you, I'm excited about the first flight. It's something nobody's ever seen anything like it. Our Air Force One was 35, 36 years old, and it would be parked next to the new ones like this, and it really didn't look appropriate for our country. So
it didn't look appropriate for our country.
Very proud of it.
But having a pedophile for a president, that's appropriate for our country. That's appropriate. That's fine. And let me make sure, because, like, again, I have stuff out, but having this fucking monstrosity. Because she's charging. There we go. The Qataris, and Trump did a lucrative licensing deal for $5 million. And that was one of his money-making things that he did last year, because Trump has been raking in the fucking cash, just raking it in. Anya, she's falling asleep, and he she's been sitting on my arm and it's been in a weird position. I'm like, oh, all right, boom, done with that. Oh, she's done with me too, apparently. But yeah, it was for Trump's financial disclosure that just came out, and it is real bad, because he made was it $1 billion last year. Fucking $1 billion is what Trump made last year. But Jimmy Carter's peanut farm, you know, poor guy. I feel bad for Jimmy Carter. Like, if he was still alive, I would like write him an apology letter, a sincere apology letter, and be like, I'm so sorry that they forced you to sell your peanut farm, and Trump is making $1 billion in a year off of meme coin. Was it digital? Here we go. Crypto, digital tokens, licensing, and real estate. There are some little ones, there aren't as much, but that's like the heavy hitters on how much money he's made. We can't fucking afford health insurance or food or anything. So Trump's financial disclosure. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I was incorrect. It is not 1 billion. It is 2.2 billion. I need to rephrase that. I'm going to have to put an edit on my video. Cuz I was wondering why, cuz I noticed that his crypto was like way more. Oh. Let's see. Earn more than 635 million from licensing agreements. He made 236 million worth of additional crypto sales, 65 million over their crypto venture in World Liberty Financial, and there's almost 290 million classified as income from cryptocurrency. He's robbing our fucking country blind, either way. Like, I might not be right on the number situation, but I'm definitely right on the fact that he's fucking robbing us blind. Because there's a statistic. Let me see if I can find it again. I know that I have it. I downloaded it because I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I have a bunch of cat photos on my phone right now. Let me send this to myself. Upload. And I'll just go right here. So the Trump family crypto gains. The meme coin, what you don't see because of my fucking head. Nope. Let me scooch myself on over. So the Trump crypto family gains versus investor losses. The meme coin jumps after launch. Investors negative 2.28 billion. Trump organization plus 2.29 billion. They took everything. They literally stole from everyone. Like, you shouldn't have gotten a Trump crypto anyways, but the fact of the matter is that it still became a thing and people still invested their hard-earned money on it. And those same people quite possibly are the same ones that are dying in rural America because they can't get to a hospital because most of the hospitals are shut down, or they can't afford food to put on the table anymore. He's a grifter, and he's grifted us dry. He's bankrupting our country. We are going to be insolvable or whatever, because like we're not going to be able to pay anything back. Dudes, this is not good. Yeah, we have money to spend on other countries, certain countries that are causing fucking genocide and shit. Like, this is crazy. I heard a thing, and I'm not going to repeat it because I'm not sure if it's actually factual or not, but I'm going to be looking into some stuff as well. So we got one last bit of news, which I am going to be talking about on a video, but active Air Force duty Major Jason Watson was arrested for protesting Trump. And one of the things with this is a huge deal. He is being arrested. He will be court-martialed, and he's going to be put in jail. Because the way that what he is doing is against the law, to be in a military uniform and protest the President of the United States if you're an active duty member. Protect the First Amendment! So what he's doing is incredibly courageous, and it is incredibly it's an incredibly powerful statement as well. Who do you protect? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Our military members were here to protect us from domestic terrorists, or from terrorists, domestic and foreign. Right now, what is happening? It's domestic. These motherfuckers, there should be so many more military members with him protesting as well in their service uniforms.
Thank you for your service.
What he did was valiant. It's just unfortunate that there weren't more people out there protesting. Let me see if I can find it. Because I know that I kind of stopped following Jolly Good Ginger just because, like, he's been on, like, a lot of right-wing stuff saying that he wants to, you know, hey, girly, he wants to, like, you know, learn them some knowledge or whatever, but I'm not for it. Like, it's the same similar reason why I, like, stopped supporting Dean Withers, where I was just like, And Dean was, like, the one that made me go, maybe I could do this. Because I was getting over, like, all the cosplay drama and shit that I was in, and I was like, maybe I could do this, and I fucking have been. So, hey, there's a thing. But anyways, Jolly Good Ginger ended up doing, like, a meeting with him before he went up on the stairs. And I'm trying to get to that portion of it because it was a very powerful message. Here we go. I'm getting here. I'm glad you're free, teardrops.
Jason Watson. I'm an active duty major in the United States Air Force. However, who I am is immaterial. In the grand scheme of things, I'm just a nobody. What matters far more than who I am is what I have to say. And
I'm gonna be real. I'm not a big fan of Jolly Good Ginger or Dean Withers, so same reason. It's mostly because, like, they're placating to, like, the right instead of just being like. It's one of those things where I'm personal about it, where I'm like, if you follow him, that's fine. I don't care, like, whatever. But
price I'm willing to pay to say it. I, Jason Paul Watson,
do
solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I'm about to enter. So help me God. I first swore this oath over 20 years ago upon entering basic cadet training at the United States Air Force Academy in late June of 2005. When the President of the United States orders military action against foreign countries absent an emergency scenario where American interests are under imminent, dire threat, as was done with Venezuela, Cuba, and Iran, that's an unconstitutional usurpation of Congress's authority and a violation of the War Powers Clause. These violations resulted in the deaths of 13 service members and injuries of hundreds more. For this, the President and Vice President must be impeached, convicted, and removed. Wow.
I also had a quick moment to talk to him after his speech. So I'm right here with Major Watson, the guy who just made this heroic stance. Major, a lot of people, a lot of civilians don't understand the gravity of what you just did. Obviously, you understand it. You understand you just threw your military career and everything away. Talk to us about why you did that, where you found the courage to do that, and what this means for you going forward.
Well, I mean, like I said during the speech, this all comes down to my oath. This is what I believe is the best way for me to honor that oath. There's a lot of nuances that'll come out later about my thoughts about active duty service members. This is unique to me, and I'm not calling for others to do something similar with only just a few caveats. But what I've sacrificed essentially is my 17-year career is gone. I should expect that there will be criminal prosecution, and I will probably spend some time in jail.
I want to be the first one. Thank you so much for your courage. Appreciate you. This is the part of the timeline.
But yeah, I know you love Jolly. My big thing was, like, I didn't like the fact that he went on that show or whatever where it was, like, him versus, like, X amount of MAGA people. I was like, why even do that? Why even do that? Dean, I stopped following him because whenever Charlie Kirk died, he started crying and he said that if Democrats are going to be like that, he would go back to the right. And I was like, see ya, bitch. No, thank you. No, thank you. But otherwise, like, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Dean, which is kind of funny because that is the reason why I kind of started being like, well, I could probably do this. I was like, I'll see. And I started doing it and I was like, oh shit. And then he said that shit and I was like, bye, bitch. Like, ew. You'd see, I would literally tell you, I'd rather slit my throat self-inflicted than go back to the fucking Republican Party. Slowly do it too. Because I deserve that fucking pain at that point. Yeah, I mean. So, not to be visceral, but I'll be visceral. I was watching his live, yeah. You and I saw his live reaction. Oh yeah, that one, that whole thing, the whole Charlie Kirk with him. I was like, bro. And then I think it was Ebony Warrior Studio was like, yeah, his pay pig got shot. And I was like, oh, you right though. You right though. It's true. It's true. So, yeah, no thank you. I'm good. Another last bit, a Daredevil couple free climbed to the very top of the Empire State Building and hung a peace banner and got engaged. Originally, I thought this was a gay couple, and I was really stoked about it. Then I found out that it was a straight couple, and I was still okay with it because I was like, you know what? If it was a gay couple, though, police brutality immediately would have happened, and they probably would have had their lives in danger. So, like, probably damn. But yeah, they held up a sign. What did it fucking say? When the power of love beats the love of power, the world knows peace. Which I agree with that message. I agree with Teardrops that it would have been a much more powerful message if it was, gay people, but however, I do like the fact that they chose July 1st. Take note. They did it July 1st. They didn't do it in June. I'll take a win where I can have it. You know what I mean? Like, they could have done it in June, and then I would have been pissed. That's whenever I would have been like, you know what? Fuck you, people. But they chose July 1st. So I'm like, okay, I'll let them pass. It's fine. So many things to symbolize this day, for real. They were obviously arrested. That was a thing. And then also just for funsies, because like this made me cackle, I'm going to show off a video that I thought was quite on the nose for things. Speaking of things that symbolize this day. Oh, it's muted. I'm so sorry. Hold on.
50 years. Look at us.
We are thriving. The economy is something that we are still figuring that out. That's exciting. You know, new beginnings. Democracy is it's alive and it's well. Who's got the mic? It's hard. I want to drink. Are there things that we could improve on? No. I think we're doing great. No complaints over here. I feel fine. I feel really good. They're doing things they've never done before with voting, and that's because those things used to be illegal. Other countries look at us and they say they are really, 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 really cool. 250 years ago, a couple guys had a big idea, and now look at us. We are doing great. You know, there are more billionaires in this country than ever before in history, okay? A lot of winners. They're all very cool. We are reimagining the schools right now. We are really streamlining the curriculum. We're getting it down to almost nothing. We're teaching the kids almost nothing now. You ever see the Purple Mountain's majesty? And maybe it's hard work, right? It's not easy what we're doing, but we are still building that ballroom. We're doing very well. Okay, let's get some hot dogs. 250 years. Look at
Insane, but very accurate. It's symbolic for us as a nation right there. Definitely symbolic on that one. Let me make sure that I'm actually logged into my Neopets, because I did finally understand their what do you call it? Their app. I finally got their app to work, so I'm kind of happy about it. Oh good, it's signing me in on which one first? Whoa. Look at what has happened with my Neopets. Look at why is it this large? What is happening? This page did not load properly whatsoever. Or it loaded exactly how it should have. Also, I don't have a sweet no, do I? What is happening? Oh my god. Like, what is happening here, bro? Do I have a Zweetox or whatever? Oh, is it that thing? Is it this one? I can't remember what pets I have. Neopets Mobile! Yeah, I'm really stoked about it. Alright, this is going real slow now. What the fuckles? What the hell? Hey, there's my quest log. I was like, bro, what the fuck? But yeah, hey, Neopets Mobile. Yeah, I'm super stoked about it because now I can get my friend Lauren, who I play video games with all the time, to finally, like, get it. Because she was like, maybe whenever she didn't say maybe, but she's like, whenever they get an app, I'll play it. And I was like, I'm going to go up to her at karaoke, and while she's playing Pokemon Go, I'm just going to slide up to her with the Neopets app open and be like, oh, you're catching Pokemon? I just have my Neopets. And she's going to be like, is that an app? I'll be like, it is an app. Get it. Get it. The amount of times that I try to get people to play Neopets is insane. And Teardrops will do that. It, like, knows that. Like, I got Teardrops to play it. Like, the time has come, bitch. Download the app. Yeah. Yep. Also, there's like a Kiko Match Madness that's happening right now, and I just looked at it and was like, oh yeah, I should play this. And then I realized, I was like, oh shit. Oh wait, did I? Oh, it means collectively. Okay, I can do that. Never mind. I thought that meant like 350 points, like, total, and I was like, oh no. This was a fun game, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really sad that I didn't get to, like, play it on the first day, but it's been 84 years. But yeah, this is so cute. Like, Kiko Boo-Boos. Oh my god. And I got a Kiko. I wonder if that's why it turned my thing into a Kiko. It's because Kiko Madness is going on right now. Also, look at all these, like, extra bits that's happening. Challenge track? What is this? Oh, I guess this is just for that. Okay, what's happening? Oh, that's a nice stamp. Huh. How do you fight? Like, what do you do? Rules? Oh, Yu Ball. Okay. Neat. That's cool. You played on PC forever ago. Love the Destructo Act. Right. I love that game. Actually, let's play that because I have to play a game, so we might as well. But yeah, the Destructo match, I was playing this the other day and was like, I love this one. Let's just do classic. Just do... Oh! Oh, oh! There we go. Oh, no, wait. Hold on. Damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Oh! Trying to find, like, the best ones to, like, clicky click. I'm decent at these games, but not the best, you know? Let's see. Oh, there we go. There's a good chunky chunk. Kronk! Alright, I don't know why I thought that. What'd you do? Oh. Loving it. Loving it. Yay! I think that I fucked myself on some of this. Oh. Perhaps not. There we go. This was you for hours, right? That's why I was like, let me just go to this so you can have a little nostalgia kick. But yeah, I love these types of games. This was the shit that I played as a kid too. I love doing like searches and stuff like this. So it's the same thing with like the solitaire, like the Sakmet solitaire. I'm on at night before I go to sleep. Like if I'm getting ready for bed, I'm going to be playing that fucking game. Every time. Like I'm super obsessed with it. Look at that. Got it. Oh shit, son. That's good. That's some good stuff right there. Oh, shit. Fucked up. Time to fuck up more. No, I'm just teasing. Shouldn't that let me click all of them? Oh, fuck my life. Whatever. Love you some Jub Jub. I do too. The Jub Jubs are so cute. I wasn't expecting to like the Jub Jub, but that's why I've been zapping pets, is because, like, there's certain animals on the Neopets, like, that I don't think I'd ever actually pick for myself. Kiko is one of them. And yesterday I was like, oh, man, I zapped my pet. And I was like, oh, no, I don't want to be a Kiko. And then I looked at her. I was like, oh, shit, no, she's actually really cute. I'm really, really into it. So that's why I'm glad that they have the zapper. You're not going to get everything that you want because, like, again, I didn't want to have any creature that I had prior. So that's why I was like, oh, I got a uni. I really didn't want a uni. I wanted, like, something else, just so I could have something different. And then I got the Kiku and I complained again. I always complain. And I love her. She's actually really cute. And I'm kind of like, I'm not going to zap for a little bit, I think. I think I'm going to leave her alone for a second. Because she's cute. She's a little cute patootie. I'm missing something. Where is it at? This is the only problem that I have. Oh, is it this one? No. Have I lost my mind? The yellow is fucking with me. What is happening? Oh, there it is. I knew I'd find it. Kikos are really cute. They are so cute. Again, I didn't think that I would like a Kiko. I do. I really, really do. Same thing with, like, what is it? The snake. The hissy. I wasn't sure if I'd like hissies, but on my side account, I have a hissy, and I really like him. His name is Ignatius Archibald. Because whenever I name my neopets, they have to be extra, extra. Like, not just extra, they have to be, like, fancy extra. Ignatius Archibald. Like, I really went for it with him. Like, that name. That's ridiculous. I keep on fucking up and just not, like, looking above and just clicking. Clicky-clacking. There we go. Oh, shit. Okay. This one, this one, this one. Doing good. Doing good. I did yesterday. I might have had a wild hair to start looking up potential cosplay ideas. And I realized that this specific cosplay, there's going to be very few people that are going to know it. So I'm going to have to wear it. Oh, boo. Ad. We're going to do an ad break. It's fine. Extra names are awesome, though. I'm looking at the Neopet list right now. So many memories, right? But I was looking at potential cosplay ideas, and I was like, if I'm gonna make this cosplay, it has to be for like MagFest, or probably MagFest and KatsuCon and just double dipper. But I really want to make, let me find him. Let me just surprise him. It already came up immediately. I want to cosplay Sir Daniel Fortescue. He's so cute. I love him. He's perfect. Open image, a new tab. Pacha. I love him so much. But I want to cosplay him. And I was looking at him and I was like, okay, this is not necessarily that big of a deal in comparison to like my battle sister. So now like I'm looking at all armor pieces as like, is this comparable to my battle sister? Is this going to make me want to die? Because like my battle sister didn't want to make me want to die, but something tells me that this skull situation that Sir Daniel has is going to be a fucking problem. But what I was going to do is, since I was going to make the head just slightly bigger, so I don't have to I'll have to wear a balaclava and all that stuff. But if I want to get an emulator to play this game so I can do news and nostalgia instead, because I am telling you, if you didn't play this game as a kid, like I'm sure it's not going to slap the same. It might actually. It might. Has anybody here played it? Let's see. Medieval gameplay. Let's see if I can. Oh. Oh my god, is this the full intro? Bro, hold on. Hold on. I'm not gonna deal with ads. I'm just gonna switch my account really fast. Over to my account.
So PlayStation had decided to...
Let me see. I hope this motherfucker does not talk over this. I'm gonna be real mad. Don't ruin the film, you motherfucker. Alright.
Army of demons, and set out to take the realm for his own. The king's champion, Sir Daniel Fortescue, led the militia in the battle against this unholy horde. Songs are still sung of how he spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude, how demons fell before him like wheat before the scythe, and how at last, though mortally wounded, he destroyed the sorcerer utterly. Fortescue went down in history that day as the hero of Gallowmere, and a time of peace began, which was to last for 100 years. And then the sorcerer returned.
I'm literally getting fucking cold chills, dude. I fucking loved this game as a kid. This was my game. Like, as a kid. Played it several times. It was fun to me. I think if I play this nostalgia-wise, I'm not going to look up anything. I'm just gonna play it and just enjoy it and just like, you can't hear. Oh shit, yeah, you can. Sorry. Yeah, I think whenever I play this again, I'm not gonna look up anything. I'm just gonna play it and just enjoy it again. God, it slaps so hard, dude. Oh, the town! Oh my god, I remember parts of that. Oh, it feels so good in my brain. Oh, that's nice. Oh. 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 God, I have to make him. I have to cosplay him. I have to. Oh, I remember them! And this is the part where, like, you didn't fight this town, like, early on. You had to gear up to it. So, like, at that point, you've already been, like, out of this loop, you know? Oh, the little baby. God damn, there's so many amazing cosplays for this fucking game, dude. This is where it starts, is like in the graveyard. The the load screen. Oh my god. There's our boy right there. There's our boy right there. I can feel my controller.
That was a really cool intro. Really cool. Right.
I feel the controller in my fucking hand, dude. Oh, good god. What year is it? I'm playing Neopets 2. What fucking year is it? Like, oh my god, amazing. But yeah, I want to play it so bad, and I feel like that would be a pretty cool game, right? I have goosebumps too. That would be such a fun game. I also wanted to get the emulator for Rugrats. If you didn't play that game as a kid, it was so fucking hard. I'm gonna be real with you. Like the Rugrats game, fuck it. Let's look that up too. Hold on. Cause Rats game, PlayStation 1. The Demented World of Rugrats games. Oh my god, that's so funny. This dude's doing a full playthrough. I don't want to do that. No, that dude's not doing it. I'm trying to find, like, at least something in it that's similar. Or that's, like... in the game. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit, dude. Are you guys ready? Say replaying Rugrats gave me vertigo after a bit. That's fair. That's fair. Let's see. Is this... that's up. Unmuted. Why is it? It's super low. Why is it?
I think just say mom and dad.
This is harder than it looks. It looks impossible.
I loved this part. Like the playing the golf game.
Yeah, I think he said mom and dad. Oh, that's weird.
This dude's playing it, so he's gonna be talking through it, but...
Baby, run!
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, and you have to run away from Angelica.
Oh, camera, please.
It was a hard game.
Leading level.
People think that it wasn't that hard of a game. It was a hard fucking game, dude.
After you find someone
them and race them to the playpen. But take off your glasses. Extra eyes is no fair. Why be?
Having extra eyes is no fair. That bitch. I'm like, that bitch, that ableist bitch. But anyways, yeah, the Rugrats was another game that I wanted to play in the nostalgia game series, especially Grandpa's Teeth, right? There were so many like really funny jokes that are like adult jokes that were like super under the radar that Grandpa made, and you're just like, holy, as an adult you rewatch those episodes, you're like, holy shit, dude. Like he was talking about how like whenever you kids go to sleep, I'm gonna watch my video, and it was like alien women in space or some shit, space fixins, that's it. And I was like, you know what, Grandpa, I fuck with that, dude. I fuck with that, dude. Because he knows that they have no idea what that is, and it's just one of those innocent things where he's just like, nah, but whenever you guys go to sleep, like, so funny. So funny. But yeah, just like such good nostalgia games. I need it. But I want to cosplay him. I think if I cosplay him, it's going to be another one of those things where I'm going to not content create. I am going to content create with him, but I think I'm going to make I'm going to do competitions with him. Because at that point, not many people. Would it be armor? Yeah, I was going to do it because, like, not for nothing, I have a hip pattern pattern, and I can use my battle sister armor, not like the actual armor, but I can use the pattern for the upper thigh. I can use the pattern also for the entire bottom half of Sir Daniel. Literally, that's all of my battle sister right there. Minus the feet, which I'm going to take my time on that one because I want to make his feet longer. So I'm going to be long-footed. It's going to take a second. And I also want to hand carve the sword because no one's going to make the sword. Let's face it, no one's going to make that sword. If I can find a friend that can like pattern it out and whatever, but I don't have the money for that. So, because I will want to, pay them for that, but try it once and it was a fail. That's fair. My first, armor build was like probably within 2 months of me cosplaying, and I was like, fuck it, we ball. And I made armor. But at that time, Worbla was the thing to use. So armor building was like super fucking expensive. And yeah, I was like, I can't do this every time. And friends of mine were like, dude, you don't have to use Worbla every single time. And I was like, oh, I don't? And they're like, no. Like, oh, I had no idea. They're like, dude, that's crazy. But yeah. You'd love to try Worbla. There's not really a reason for it unless you really, unless you need something to be super fucking rigid. There's zero reason for it. Although I do like the smell. The smell is amazing. But that's about it. The armor that I did make though, I'm glad that I made the pauldrons because I made the a slutty version of the Ordinator armor from Elder Scrolls. Oh. Speaking of nostalgia, it was specifically, actually this was the picture. Oh, no. Oh. So it was specifically this one, and so I made these pieces, which I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to, if I'm going to be honest. And I finally made the pauldrons for these. Now, I'm 5'2", and I was wearing, like, no platforms, no nothing. I was still just 5'2". The amount of people the amount of people that rammed into my shoulder pauldrons was insane. But the thing is that I made the total upper half with Warbler. So I was knocking people back. They would hit it and they'd bounce away from me. And they were like, oh my God. And I'm like, watch where you walk. Like, it was so funny. I was like, bro. My Ordinator pauldrons are made for personal space. And they stand up and withhold that personal space. They are monsters. Those things you could hit someone with. The best thing that ever happened to me was I was at C2E2 and someone walked, like, ran past me, but they were trying, like, they ended up hitting their neck on it, and I heard them audibly choke. They ran into them so hard they audibly choked. They were like, and I looked at them. I was like, bro, you okay? And they were like, I need to watch where I'm going. I was like, yeah, you do. Like, because they come off my shoulders like this much. Like, I try to make it as pretty accurate as possible, which was their little wings. These motherfuckers are wings. But also, this game, Elder Scrolls, the original, fucking good. It's good. It's good shit. Alright, quest log, play, read. Yeah, read spooky stories. Beautiful. I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm sorry, guys. A collection of short, spooky stories in a rather attractive hardback cover. Okay. Weird, but alright. Professor. Cool, I'll start reading that right away. I picture her just, like, throwing it in the trash. Where she's like, oh, thank you so much. And then she just throws it away. She, like, and into the trash it goes. Alright, we gotta play one thing. Kiko match nesting dolls, not your traditional nesting dolls. Actually, you know what? We need to play with... Is that BD11K that I'm zip zapping? Why can't I see... Oh, they're there. Like, she has no business being that cute. I'm gonna be real. She has no goddamn business being that cute. But I love it. I'm glad. I'm glad she is. I really want to have Grumples just eat this bag of air. Why? Sometimes I'll keep shit like this and I'll be like, why did I keep this? Because then I'll look it up and it's still like a 1 Neopoint item. And I'm like, this is dumb. I shouldn't have. Oh! We gotta bless Grumples! Beautiful. That bitch. Alright, what am I doing? We need to spin a wheel. What wheel is that? Oh, we gotta go check out popular items. Tyrannia! Let's do it. Tyrannia, there you are. There you are. You just sent me something. Okay. Let me spin the wheel. Spin a wheel real fast. Dudes, I'm gonna sleep so fucking hard tonight, not gonna lie. And it's not because, like, part of me, it's because I've cried, like, all day. I've cried all day! Just because of the babies and losing them. Not losing them, but they're going to their home. Them going to their forever home. I took a bunch of photos. I'm gonna have to put, like, show you guys. I took so many videos and photos. It's about Bitch McConnell. They said that he's working still, and I'm like, no, he's fucking not. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I will be. Did you send it on? Oh, you sent it here. Yeah, he was found unconscious. The I guess there's a leaked audio as well. Supposedly. Actually, you know what? In a second I'm going to go and check that because I think that Epidemic Crisis or whatever, I think that he has a video of that audio. Hold Hold on, let me check real fast. Hold on. I think I might have saved it. I didn't listen to it yet because I was going to save it for later and then, like, check because I didn't want to get my hopes up, if I'm going to be honest. Is it this one? Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold tight. Hold tight, fam bam. Hold tight, fam bam. I think we found it. I think I found it. Hold on, wait a second.
To McConnell's residence in Washington, D.C., timestamp June 14th, 8:36 a.m. That was just before EMS showed up to his residence. It is classified, if you go watch her video, it's classified as an advanced life support call. This means that they are coming in basically with the capabilities of the emergency room on board the ambulance. So this includes things like airway management, like setting a temporary trach on site because the patient has stopped breathing or their airway is occluded. EKG, starting an IV, all the serious stuff. So apparently, it's the more information we get, the more it's looking like McConnell was unconscious or extremely sick. When they showed up, they transfer him onto a stretcher and then transfer into the ambulance and then transport to George Washington University Medical Center. It depends from state to state how you can get audio of a 911 call. Sometimes it's just a matter of public record. They can still redact sensitive data, or it could be
I don't think he has
acquired
it, but
through a Freedom of Information Act request. Or we got a patriot working at EMS in Washington, D.C., by God. That'd be my favorite one. But yeah, they came in hot. They came in expecting to see a patient who was suffering immediate life-threatening symptoms or injuries. So I will be shocked if he is alive, to be honest. At this point, 16 days with no word, except he's not voting in the Senate this week. Yeah, no shit. He's either gone or he's a vegetable. So
I think he's a vegetable. I think he's a vegetable, and they're keeping him alive until the midterms. If I'm gonna be completely honest. Holy shit, what the fuck? What do you mean limited time only? What is this? Ah, fuck. Neopets, stop coming out with great shit because then I'm just spending all my goddamn money. Oh, is this the... This is another thing. I wish that they would put this all in a capsule together and just sell it as a package. Like the Uni Day Year 28 package or whatever. Put them on ice like they did to Walt Disney. No fucking... For real, though. For fucking real. Mini outdoor pond. Oh my god. That's cute. That's super cute. Okay, let's see. And then we had to, what, eat something? No. Go fishing. That's it. Go fish. So that should mean, hey, will I ever get this item? Is this stamp? Yeah. Never getting that goddamn stamp. Oh, wait, I already grabbed an omelet. Hold on. Wait a second. He's gonna yell at me. Adventure again. Thanks, Roberta. Dwagon. Go for it, bud. Ate a grumble bug. Great. Love that. Congrats. All right. Haunted Woods Hunt. We're doing our dailies. Broken purple Minchi puppet. Why can't I say that? Jesus Christ. Today. Oh, I was saying earlier that I'm going to sleep pretty well, probably because I won't have like 17 cats running across my body at night. This morning, they like would not let me sleep at all. And I was like, part of me was like, this is like the perfect example of bittersweet, because I'm super sad that like Chaos and Starlet are gone, but super stoked that I don't have to deal with Chaos as much or anymore, because like he's an instigator. He is an instigator. And he's great. Like, he's a sweetheart, but like he is absolutely an instigator. Boo. Jetsam Night Helmet. Nice. Okay, what else do I need? Lunar Temple. Is this actually like, no, that's not a thing. Oh yeah, Rich Slorg. I really wonder if they're gonna keep Mitch McConnell on a intubator. I think that he's on an intubator. Like, if I was a betting gal, he's on a fucking intubator. And he's gonna be kept alive until the fucking midterms, which is gonna make me so mad. God, they are such losers. They're like, the whole Republican Party is like crumbling apart anyways at this point. Just adding fuel to that fire is just making you guys look even worse. As if they weren't looking horrifying anyways, but, you know. Alright, Grumples, get your fishing skill in. What the fuck? Did I not have, like, a thing? Weird. Alright. Alright. Let's do the... What's a doubloon disaster? It had a, like... Why is that up there? Like a hanger. They'll keep him till a week before so they can try to milk sympathy for the vote. That's true. Our Mitch McConnell died. He should have died a long time ago. Or he should have fucking not... You know what I think is, like, beyond my comprehension whenever it comes to, like, not just Mitch McConnell, but, like, any other Republican or any other senator that stays on until they fucking croak. A lot of them have kids and grandkids and great-grandkids. To me, it's super sad that you don't care enough to leave office to spend that time, your remaining, few years with your family. I'm not even close, like, super close with my family, but if I had, like, the last remaining bit of my life, like, I'd want to spend it with them. I'd want to spend the rest of my remaining days, like, doing fun things, hanging out with the family, doing, all these, little visits with the grandkids and shit. But that doesn't even register to them. What a sad existence of of humanity do you have to, like, not care to hang out with your family? You know what I mean? Or, like, even if you don't have family, like, not going out and, enjoying your remaining days, just relaxing and reminiscing about your life and shit. Yeah, if you're cheering against him, it's a horrible human being. I love whenever people call me a piece of shit and I just look at them dead in the eyes and I'm like, yeah, I know. It blows their fucking mind. If you want to stop an argument immediately, and someone calls you an asshole, just look at him and be like, yeah, I know. And you're a pussy. Like, just throw shit like that at them. They cannot handle it. They have no idea what the fuck to do. People try to get into arguments with me, and I just am like, they're like, you're such an asshole. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm trying to be more of one. Am I getting my point across? Or can I be more mean to you? Like, I come from a family that's mean. We're not nice people. if you're in our like good side, then you're fine. But if you start fucking around with us, we're like, okay, we're gonna have this conversation. That's fine. Like, again, my family is just multiple shades of myself, so it is kind of terrifying a little bit. Crunchy leaf, Happy Meal 36. What does your stuff look like? I am not this cool. Like, look at how pretty that is. Look at how cute. They don't give a fuck about their Bruce, though. Mick Pufferton. Wing Death 36. Splish Splash. Spaghetti-O 3. King Mufasa. Fanny Bobani. Chicolatte. Buzz in Your Ear. I wonder if that was originally in a Buzz and they said fuck it. And they moved it to a different, to the Zweelock or whatever. That's cool. Altdoor from the Clouds. Oh, this is neat. What's this? Oh, is this like a thing? What are you guys trying to sell me, bro? What are you trying to sell me? Altdoor from the Clouds? Is this like... I want to know what's in this. Here we go. I wonder what they have. Let's look up. What do they have? Is it like items that you get? Hands of Fiery Energy. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, fuck. They have pirate shit. I kind of want it. I'm going to be real with you. I kind of want it. Gothic shoulder arm. Neopets! Stop making me want to spend money, you fucker. But just to wonder, like, how much do I need for all this? Just, just not planning on doing anything, but like, what if I just add things to my cart? And just check, just see what all, what all we got. What's not car? Oh shit. It's a jester. Wait a second, my Akara is... Do I have an Akara? I don't think I have an Akara. Okay, let's see. The popular, we just want to know. The game heard me. I know. It did. It's a little fucker. Is it this one? Oh, fuck yeah. I wanted to do this too. But I want to see the Altdoor from the Clouds situation. Like, how many I can get. Okay. So there's that. And then I want to go here and then look up Haunted Woods. And then we're going to do a little of this. I just want to know. I want to know how much I would have to, like, spend in real money to, like, get all this stuff. What is this? Room in a bag? No, I don't need that. Add to cart, because I did like that one. That... I don't think I actually put that in my cart. I think I put that in my cart because it just wouldn't accept that I went to the Neocoin Mall. All right. I don't know if I want a lot of this stuff, but I would very much like that. And then what's this? What is... Oh, it's the bag. Okay. That makes sense now. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted. How much will that end up being? Neo Coin Mall, what's for basically 5,000 Neo coins? You're insane, you stupid bitch. Where's their... I just want to know, how much is that going to be? 5,000? Is that 50? Okay, that's not... What the fuck is this? Hey, hey RJ. Oh no, I'm so sorry, dude. I know that, like, I know you've got to probably feel like death after your day of work. I really need them to stop doing this kind of stuff to me. City Pop Dreams. Retire. What's in this? Oh? Oh my god. City Pop Ocean Highway background. That's cute. Let's see. There's a lot of stuff in this, actually. There's a lot of cute stuff in this. And it's stuff that I don't have. Like, once I start getting too much in a mystery capsule and they bring it back, I'm like, I'm not going to get that because I'm just going to get the same shit that I got the last time. That's why I like, but I also don't like mystery bundles. I wish that they didn't do them as often because I feel like they're not, like, there'll be like 3 things in there that I really like and I would pay for them if I could just get them. I don't know if it's hot. I don't know if I can do 4th of July celebration. You feel like fireworks hit me, so I don't need to see any. I feel that. Yeah. No, I get that. I'm not a huge 4th of July person anyways. I've never really been a huge 4th of July person to begin with because the loudness always scared me as a kid. And my mom always still just took me to that because that's not weird or anything. But yeah, so not a huge fan. Not a huge fan of fireworks. So I figure for this one I'm going to stay at home. You may go Friday to the graveyard near the park to see fireworks. Nice. Very on brand there, girly pop. I fucking love you. Very on brand. But yeah, oh, Mask is playing Fortnite. Oh, wait. I was like, wait a second, what's Solid playing? And I was like, oh, he's playing what you call it? Oh my god, Nintendo, Pokemon. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll end up rating 2 Solid. But yeah, I figure I'm gonna stay home for the fireworks just because, like, I don't know how the cats are gonna do. So far they've been really chill about like noises and whatnot, but Douglas, he's terrified of everything. He's so scared, so I think I might stay at home and possibly sedate him a little bit if he's a little too much. Because I still have some like anxiety meds for Bruce. Obviously, like, it's for Bruce, so like Douglas is not nearly as big. So what I was gonna do is like quarter it, give it to him, see if he's feeling a little bit more like relaxed, and then just let him go. Because I have like not THC, but like CBD stuff, but I'm not sure if that's really gonna do anything to him. I might try that first. He has that like calming powder, but typically that calming powder doesn't work for like until like 24 hours. It's like an in his system sort of thing. Hopefully he's not even like, it doesn't even stress him out, but I'm just worried about leaving him specifically because I think he's going to be a little freaked out. Cat was 2 months old last 4th, but he was outside. He lives inside now, so I'm stressed to see how he'll react. That's fair. And that's kind of what I'm worried about with like Otto. Otto was like more of a indoor outdoor cat, and certain noises I can tell really stress her out, and I think it's because of like that's what she came in contact with outside. Like whenever they do work outside, like just leaf blowing or whatever, I can tell she gets nervous. So that was another reason, is I'm like, I don't think Otto's gonna have an issue, but if she does, I want to be home for it. And again, I'm not a big, huge July 4th fan anyways. I stopped going like quite a few years ago, roughly about the same time that I stopped wearing a British flag every 4th of July, which I did as a kid. Because I was like, fuck this country. I want us to go back to England. Now, before you freak out, I thought Spice World was like it was in England. I only knew England in the form of Spice Girls. So you can't fault me on that, because if England was like Spice World, I'd say bring us back home, baby. But since it's not, then they can go get fucked. It's not Spice World. It's not. We're not. Doing the thing. Going the graveyard is symbolic. Yeah, for real. No, I agree. That's the best reasoning to be honest, right? It's like, listen, once I watched Spice World, I was like, I really have to be British. Because, like, I knew everything about the Spice Girls back in the day. I knew everything. I was obsessed. I had everything that came out for them. And, yeah, wear Canada stuff on the 4th. I think what I should do is wear, I need to find a Scotland t-shirt is what I need to do. A French or a Scotland t-shirt. Which one of the two, I don't care. But do a half and half. Get two and then split it down the middle. Represent both my halves. My Scottish side, my sweet and amazing demeanor, and my French side, the fucking angry one. Like, you fucking Americans. Like, she got a Norway shirt. Fuck yeah. Dude, I've been enjoying the hell out of watching the Norwegians with them in their like, oh my god, it's so amazing. I want to see your Scottish side. Are you calling me mean? It's true though. It's true though. You'll get a Peru shirt? Hell yeah. No, I went up to the Highland Games. It's like up in the mountains somewhere. But it was so much fun. It was really cool. And it was really cool to like see like what my like the lineage of like where my family would be, like what our tartan would be and things like that. Which is funny because like my friend is a McDonald, a part of the McDonald clan, which I always feel weird saying clan. Bad taste. Find out that like my family would have been under their umbrella, and I was like, oh, that's cool. So I messaged my friend Dan. I was like, dude, we have been in the same clan. I need a different word for that. It makes me gag a little bit. Anyways, all right, guys, it is it's 7 o'clock, so I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna go hang out with the babies. I haven't heard Otto cry at all, so I'm assuming that they're probably all still snuggling and sleeping like they've been doing. I've been the one that's been upset. They haven't given a damn so far. Even Douglas, he hasn't even like came out from his hiding hole. I'm like, am I the only one that's gonna be upset about this? But yeah, it's CLAN, not Go love on the cake. I absolutely will. But we're gonna go right over to Solid Plasma. He is playing Pokemon, so I feel like that's a nice. If he's ever playing Pokemon, if my friends are playing Pokemon after I'm playing, Neopets, I always go to them because it feels right. But anyways, we're going to jump over there. I'll be back on tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time. If you're not following me on my other social media platforms, what are you doing? JennaSayWhat.com/links. You'll find all my links there. They'll range from mild sauce to spicy. You'll figure that out when you get there. Anyways, guys, have a safe night. Be blessed. Be well. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.